All right. Good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. This is a video that, I really thought that inside of my course videos here, if I click on this, I really thought that this work video actually went over my new method, my new layout that I adopted last semester. But obviously, as you've caught on now, these are videos. Those videos right there are videos I recorded in the fall of 2016. So that there's some of the stuff that's not exactly right on. So I wanted to go over like just a quick video, like literally going to make it as fast as possible to be able to remind you of the process that I have, let's just say the method that I've built this course around. So that way you have an idea, you feel like you're going the right direction. You feel like this is the way he intended for me to do this. So obviously, and I'm about to post it right now, you'll have your announcement each week reminding you what's due, what's going on in the middle. Okay, so keep an eye on those. Those come as an email. On the left-hand side, you get your course information, you get your testing information. I will get the test loaded into ProctorU sometime this week. Course videos, and then last but not least, where we go to do all of our work in MyMathLab. So click on MyMathLab, click on all assignments, homework, whatever you're going into work on. So let's click on all, so it pulls up the whole list. All right, so as a teacher, I haven't done any work yet on the coursework, and obviously you can see that I haven't released the work that's due this coming week. So actually, let me hit pause and I'll go do that. All right, here we go. We're back. So you can see I updated that and got the stuff added in for this week. So what you should be seeing is if you haven't completed your work this week, you should be seeing past dues because those were due on Sunday evening at 11:59. And now we have a new set of assignments. We've got 1.2, one quiz. This is a little bonus activity right here, which I'm calling it a bonus, but you really need to do it. I forgot to put it on the course calendar. I'll extend the deadline at the end of the week for people that don't get it done, but this is so important because we're going to be factoring so much throughout the semester. And then you got 1.3 and 1.4. So that's our list of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into one of these assignments and kind of show you the layout of the course and kind of like how I intend for you to work through these different homework scenarios or problems. So let's go into 1.4. Okay, so here I am, and I'm inside of 1.4, and I kind of see this layout here. And what these videos are right here, these are videos that I recorded. So these are 99% of them are going to be videos that have my voice tied to them. But basically how this works is that you watch this video, it counts, it's a part of the grade. If you don't do this, your homework will not be a 100. You click on the video, pulls up YouTube. Like I said, that's where all my stuff's stored, and you go through here and I go through and explain several questions. Sometimes one question, sometimes several questions, whatever. Where I'm going with this is this. This is like you sitting in class taking notes. So you should be in your notebook. You should be copying down. This is unit 1.4. This is video number 1, or name the video exactly how you see it right here. Unit 1.4, solving equations. Because if you need to reference this again later on, if you need to come back and see how to do this question again, you want to be as thorough as possible when you're taking these notes. And remember, this is like sitting in class taking notes. Then you hit play, you watch this video, and you copy this stuff down. You write down the things just like you were sitting in class and you were taking it from the board. You copy these notes down, and these are your reference. Okay, so you finish watching the video, you got all your notes copied down, you documented that that stuff came from the first video, and then you go and you work question number 1. So inside of question number 1, what you'll see is that it should be almost identical to what you saw inside the video you just got done watching. Okay, let's just say hypothetically, you're like, I forgot, I didn't watch that video. You can click on this assign media thing, and it'll pull up the video that you're supposed to watch before you do it, the one you just watched. You have question help. You can do help me solve, view an example. You can take a look at a textbook video, a video that was created by the textbook, not by me. Okay, so you're going to see a slight difference, maybe not as thorough. I also have, if you're just like, wow, I don't understand any of these basic rules that he's using that he just thinks that we should know, and a lot of times I review those in the video, but you might have left something off. You can also go into what's called the skill builder. And what this does is it pulls up any kind of foundation skills that you might need to be able to solve this problem. Okay, those don't help your grade, but what they do is they help you become more familiar with the skills and the background that maybe you've forgotten since you learned it in high school or whenever, or maybe you never learned, kind of deal. You return to the homework, and here you are. So, I'm just going to put in an answer a couple of times. Remember, one thing you can do is you can always just go right to view an example. And when you view an example, they're just going to show you what to do. They're just going to say, okay, you do this to both sides. And then you do this. And then you got that. And then you do that. And then here we are. Okay, and so you can see there was some factoring inside of that particular problem. So, doing that factoring homework is probably going to be something of importance. And so let's go ahead and back up and let's make sure that I'll say this in my email, let's make sure that we make that factoring assignment an important step in this week's homework. All right, so that's the layout of the course. So there's, I did number 1, I go on to number 2. I work number 2. So I'm in here and I do the little thing. I've got a video I can watch that the textbook created. I've got the video that I created that I can go back and watch. I've got the question help. Oh, this one doesn't have any question help, does it? So you're kind of on your own on this one. You can always do skill builder. And then last but not least, if you're just like, man, I don't know what to do in this problem, but obviously this is a problem I did in the video. If you don't know, you can always click on Ask My Instructor, and you can be like, hey, not sure what to do. I will email you a picture of my scratch work. That is a key thing right there. If you send me an email that says, oh, I'm not really sure what to do, that's not going to really help you get through this problem. What I need to see what you've done so far. I need to see how much you understand. So a couple ways of doing that is send me an email. You can see my email is right there at the top. Send me an email and say, hey, Mr. Fix, this is number 2 on homework 1.4, and I can pull it up and look at it inside the computer and have what you've done so far. So please use your technology to do that. It's a huge asset to allow us to communicate effectively and get you where you need to be. So obviously we've got this drop down right here, and the drop down is the cool part because it kind of shows you, what you've done so far. Even though I looked at 1 and 2, I'm not done with them. I go down to the second video, click on it, it pulls up. I watch this video, I copy down the notes, everything that goes along with that, and then I go into the problems that follow. So number 5. Number 5 is our next question. So there's number 5. I click on that guy, and now I try to work this guy. I work him out. I do the process I just learned in the video. If you need to watch the video again, go to assign media and watch that video again. You got question help. This one doesn't have much. You got the skill builder. But most questions, I know in this particular situation, you see the next question has helped me solve view an example. We go to number 7, just a textbook. Number 8, however, has helped me solve view. So you just got to bounce back and forth, do the best you can, send me questions when you have them, and that's the layout of the homework. That's what I expect for you to do. Remember that I said in the welcome video that this is a 3 credit hour class. That means that's 3 hours in class that you would be sitting with me. On top of that, for every credit hour in class, you should be spending 2 to 3 hours outside of class. So we've got 3 hours in class, which we don't have because it's an online class, and then we got 2 to 3 hours outside of class. That's another 6 to 9 hours. So you should be spending anywhere between 9 and 12 hours a week working on this stuff. 9 and 12 hours, that's a part-time job. So if you're thinking that you can sit down and do all of the homework in one afternoon, in a couple hours, you're mistaken, because you're basically having to go through and do all of this at once. You have to learn it like you would if you're in the classroom. You got to take the notes over it. Then you have to go and practice it. And So please break this down and start immediately at the beginning of the week and make a plan. You know, set aside one day to do one of the sections. Let's go back and take a look at that. Let's see. I want to go back to the list of assignments. Yeah. Wrong button. Okay. You'll learn to navigate this. Obviously, I don't go about it this way so often, so I don't learn it. But so what I'm saying to you is this: is like this week you have 1.2, you've got quiz, you've got this factoring assignment, you got 1.3 and 1.4. The quiz is one and done. You know, like you take it, you're done, kind of thing. I mean, you review for the quiz by the previous homework assignments that you completed. It's a check to see how you're doing. You get 60 minutes to do it. You can use your notes. You don't have to be proctored. It's right there. These other assignments, you know, the whole idea is that you know you're going in here and you're having to teach yourself and you're having to practice. So I would say like I'm going to do this on Tuesday. I'm going to do 1.2 on Tuesday, and then I'm going to go ahead and take the quiz when I get done with that. So that way I got the quiz and 1.2 knocked out for the week. Then on Wednesday I'm going to do factoring, you know, and then on Friday I'm going to do 1.3, and on Saturday I'm going to do 1.4. You know, and that's the way I break this down. That's me personally, and I would set aside that time and find it in my schedule. This class goes quickly because it's a summer course, so just keep that in mind. So I got a little wordy there towards the end, but hopefully you got the gist of that, is how do I expect for you to learn this material? How are these videos that you've created ingrained into the assignment, and how should I be taking notes over them and breaking it down? Reach out to me if you have questions. Right now is the time. Don't wait till don't wait till a month into the semester and send me an email that says, "Oh man, I just don't understand how this course works." I don't want to see that email. Okay, I want you to call me right now. I want you to email me today, this week, and let's figure this out. Let's talk about it. Come on to campus and let's meet up and talk about it. All right. So no wait until the last second to say I didn't understand. That's why I'm behind. All right. Let's be successful.